Hello, everyone, and welcome to the premiere episode of Fight Me. It's Justin Wong. He's there. He's here. He's in the
What's
call.
up?
He's here to teach me, Chad. I'm going to become a fighting game player. Yay!
You're teaching me, man. You're so expert. You're such a professional. Bro.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
All these different ways to stream together. I'm like, whoa. I'm just here just pressing buttons. You're here with the magic for reals.
Well, we'll trade skills. I'll teach you how to hire someone to make you look smart, like I have done, and then you can teach me how to play fighting games. How does that sound?
Yeah, I mean any time, man. Anytime. All right. So I know you've been playing this game, Guilty Gear Strive.
Yes.
Just came out. You've been playing a lot. It seems like, right?
This is
loving
true.
The Dolphins.
I am a man of the Dolphin. I liked SeaWorld as a child, but I understand how fucked up SeaWorld is. I understand that you got to let the dolphins and the aquatic life free, and that's why I've chosen May, as she has captured all the dolphins and a couple of other animal. Like we got a walrus. What else do we got? We got a whale.
A seal.
We got a
pink
seal.
whale.
Oh yeah, a seal. It's not a walrus.
Whale. Yeah, it's seal, pink whale. You gotta we got Willie.
Yeah. We have Willie. It's true. So I've chosen May. That's who I'm playing.
Yeah, I mean that's my main character too, so that helps a lot.
Great.
So I play May a lot. This is my first time ever playing May in a Guilty Gear game. I was actually a Potemkin main in the previous Guilty Gears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why the change up this time around?
Just playing from the beta, she reminded me of like this annoying mosquito type of character, and my playstyle normally is known to be very annoying to people, and from there, I just stuck with her, and I just kept having so much fun. Literally, just for reals, just throwing dolphins. You're like literally just throwing dolphins at people is I don't know why, but it's actually very exciting and it's very fun to get people pissed off.
The dolphin's good. That's funny enough. That's why I chose it. That's why I'm playing May as well. I had I have a friend, not had. We're still friends, although he hates me very much for choosing May. Who was playing the beta and would just constantly bitch about the dolphin spam. And I looked at all the character trailers, saw May, heard him complain about May, and then I chose May. And that's why. That's why I play May, is because my friend Strippin really, really hated May in the beta. And we have continued to fight ever since the beta and continue to hate each other because of that. But now he's like a Ram main or something. So like now I kind of hate him as well. So
yeah, that's a great character too. I mean, definitely May and Ram are two of the top characters in the game at the moment. But yeah, a lot of people hate May. There are people finding anti-May stuff. So, so now I think we just have to kind of polish up the May skills just for everybody.
Now the May's got to evolve. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, now the May's got to evolve. Yeah, so I would say from the start, let's play a few games. Let's play 5 games, right? First to 5.
Okay.
And I can gauge where you're at, and then where we can go from there on how we can get you better with May.
Okay, fantastic. Let's get to it. Let's go over to it and see what we got here. Oh, that's a little bit laggy. It's okay. We'll fix the graphics soon, chat. All right, so this is my first time actually in a lobby over here.
Player's lobby. This is where it's like like private room, and you can just play rematch all day.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice, right?
So wait, you're gonna put me up against your own May. You're not even gonna go second character.
This is how much I love the character.
Oh boy. I mean? Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is how much I love the character. Yeah, here we go. Just throw dolphins. I mean, it's a good start. Usually that's a pretty good round over. Sometimes you want to be very careful like that. And that's the one thing. There you go. Yeah, anytime you go H dolphin, swing again. It's still your turn.
Yep.
Nice burst. Okay, nice anti-air.
Oh. Hey, I didn't get perfect.
Super there?
I didn't get perfect in the chat. That's what matters. I didn't get perfect. Yeah, I'll turn the game audio down a little bit.
Ooh, there you go. Nice, nice, nice. The seal, okay.
Fucking baby.
Main mirrors are pretty interesting.
Uh-oh. Going through the wall.
All right, so I noticed a few things. Right?
Yeah,
I noticed a few things right away.
Okay.
So, what like at that last sequence when I hit you with the standing slash? What did you press? Did you try to throw me in that situation?
If I'm honest, I was more worried about the audio at that point. I think I honestly went to go hit the whatever it's called to break, because I thought I had meter, because I didn't actually check. I just pressed it because I thought I was going to be stuck in a combo going into the wall. If I think what you're asking.
So, well, it's more of like why didn't you block in that situation?
Sure. Yeah. Most of the time, if I'm getting hit like that, it's because when I was down back charging, I hit a button. Mm-hmm. I hit a lot of buttons sometimes, trying to like open up the Totsugeki when I should probably just like Totsugeki right out of the gate instead of hitting a button.
So in that situation, like let's say anytime you get knocked down to the floor, since you're playing Mei, there are a few options that you can do.
Okay.
Right. So if you have no meter, then the best option obviously is to block, right?
Sure.
Or if you have a burst, you can spend the burst. Or if you have some tension, you could block the first hit of the opponent and then use yellow RC, yellow Roman cancel.
Okay.
Right. So yellow Roman cancel would just kind of it's not as good as a burst, but it does what a burst does. It gets the person off of you.
Sure.
Right.
Let me ask you this: in terms of doing the different RCs, is there like I have a macro for RC on my stick. What determines what comes out in terms of the colors?
Okay, so red.
We got to keep it basic at the start.
Yeah. So red Roman cancel is whenever you hit somebody or on block and you cancel right away, right? So you force this red explosion where it's still your turn because it gives you another layer of offense.
Okay.
Yellow RC is when you're blocking. When you're blocking and someone's doing attacks to you and you want them to get off of you, you hit Roman cancel and then you'll pop a yellow RC to push them away.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
All right.
And then there's blue RC. Blue Roman cancel is from a neutral state. So anytime when you're not pressing a button, an attack button, then a blue RC comes, which slows down the area where you can do some really interesting combos.
Okay.
Right. And then purple RC is very similar to. It's kind of like a fusion of red RC and blue RC at once, where when you're hitting somebody and then you Roman cancel late, you'll get a purple RC where you can still continue your combo, but it would be harder. So purple RC, I wouldn't like teach you for today. Yeah. I would say the only Roman cancel that you probably should worry about would be red.
Okay.
Just because a lot of times your strategy right now, where you're just kind of throwing dolphins at people, right? Anytime those dolphins hit, you can cancel into a red Roman cancel, and you get an extender combo from there.
Okay. How much of an extension is that? Is that like, do I need to be counting frames or should I just get ready for another follow-up attack that hopefully turns into a combo? Like, what is the line of thinking there in terms of if it actually connects with the RC, what do I follow it up with?
So you can tell visually.
Yeah.
You can tell visually when it hits because Roman cancel puts this slowdown on you and it kind of makes the opponent fall very slow, stops time.
Sure.
And you're able to tell from there where your opponent is blocking or getting hit.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right? Because when you hit a dolphin and you Roman cancel and you hit them with it, they will get popped in the air. So then you have that much time before they land on the ground to land the combo.
Okay. All right.
Right? And then if they're blocking while you do the red Roman cancel, then they'll just be in block animation and you can visually see that they're still on the floor. And then from there, you choose your other option of offense, right? So if it hits, you go for the combo. If it blocks, then you go for some type of offense layer, like a mix-up. Like, let's say you go for a throw, command throw, or just even more a block string to kind of increase their risk gauge. Because there's another gauge below their life bar, where if you increase their gauge, you can force a counter hit situation.
Okay, I did not know there was another gauge below the life bar. There you go.
Yeah, start up a game again.
Sure.
Are you ready?
Is that what determines the stun on the wall as well, or is that
No.
That's completely different? Okay.
The wall splat's based off of how much damage are you doing.
Gotcha.
So look, if you look at the gauge below your life bar, see that little one below the blue?
Oh, yeah.
So if you block, just block.
Okay.
See it's going up?
Sure. So if that gets filled, it forces a counter?
Yeah, it forces a counter hit even when you're not doing anything.
Gotcha. So the entire time that I've been playing then, I've just been spamming Tutsugekis and feeling bad about it, but I should just continue doing that because it'll eventually get a counter. It'll eventually connect? Yeah, okay.
But also you want to mix in with using heavy Totsugeki.
Oh, does that add to the add more to it?
Well, it's because so obviously there's a slow version and a fast version, right?
Right, yeah.
So the slow version it's slower on startup, but it's +5 on block, meaning you're able to attack after.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. So if you do heavy Totsugeki and then do crouching slash after the heavy Totsugeki.
Oh, and it connects, you're saying? Oh, like that?
Yeah. So press crouching slash after that.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
Yeah,
I'm doing heavy.
Slash.
I'm doing heavy.
Yeah, that one, right?
Yeah,
Press that after.
Okay.
Do it again. See that?
Gotcha.
I pressed a button there. I tried to press a button there, so I lost. But if you do that with the S Totsugeki, S version, you would lose because it's -5.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. But this is it's also really risky to do this, to do that because the startup is slower. But it's fine if it's across the map or across the screen.
It's actually not that risky because you can do strings into it. Because your opponent has to react. So for example, like if you just block, if I do this string right here, right, I can force that. Right, that was a heavy Totsugeki right here.
Gotcha.
Stand slash into crouching heavy slash. Right, and if you press a button there, you would get counter hit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. So that's really important to do. You can even do this as well if you hold charge, and then you see that stagger animation that your character gets falled into, like if you block.
Oh yeah.
So if you hold forward heavy slash, you're able to cancel from there into the Dolphin, and then they actually have to take that whole mix right there.
I see. Okay. All right.
So
I think all of that stuff has just happened in my matches, and I never understood why. But now knowing the the reasons why it was successful before and other reasons why it was not successful, I think will make a lot of difference for sure.
Yeah. So I would while you're doing like these strings, so I noticed you were doing like this, for example.
Yeah, right? I do a lot of that. I do that nonstop.
Yeah, mix it up with the heavy Totsugeki.
Okay.
Right, if you mix that up with the heavy version of Totsugeki and then keep doing it, then you'll actually get your opponent very flustered.
Sure. Okay.
Right. That's one thing that will make your opponents get really mad because the heavy version is like so good.
Sure.
So like you want to like do this, and then if you try to challenge me, then you would lose in that situation.
Right.
Because it's it's still your turn. Like yeah. So then you do that heavy, and then do crouching slash into S Dolphin.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's a really good string to learn.
Yeah, a lot of in all honesty, I feel like I'm hovering around 8 to 9. Every once in a while, I'll dip into 10 in terms of online play. Most people in 8 don't block. Most people in 9 do block. I feel like that's the separating factor here between the two.
You mean this is towers?
Yeah, and towers.
The floors.
Floors. Most of the success I have is not really combo based. It's the idea that they're just not blocking the Tutsugekis at all.
Yeah, they're getting hit by the Dolphins.
Yeah, they're getting hit nonstop by Dolphins. Whereas the next bump up is these people are blocking. A couple Dolphins are getting through, but they also just know how to combo, right?
Okay. So now speaking of combos, what is the combos that you have?
Not I couldn't do them off the top of my head, except for maybe that, or it's that right there. Like that 3-hit is pretty much what I go to. I can do this, but oh, I don't have super. If I had meter.
Oh, for super, okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
now
like that
let's say,
into Orca or whatever.
Okay, so have you tried this combo? Like, for example, this one?
I know it exists. I've never tried it. I also do like if I know someone's going up in the air, I'll do that. And then on the bounce, I'll also heavy strike Tutsugeki them on the bounce on the ground. Every once in a while, if I'm in a corner, I'll be able to pull that off and bounce them up and then up Dolphin. But like apart from that, I don't combo.
So you haven't tried anything like, for example, like this, for example. Like just canceling into roaming cancel, anything like that.
Every once in a while, it'll just come out during matches, but no, I definitely do not like. I do not combo, which is another like pretty big fault in the play.
Okay, so now since you do so block for a second.
Yeah.
Since you do this string, for example, you do this string.
Yeah.
Right. So I want you to change it into standing slash into crouching heavy slash up.
Standing slash into crouching heavy. Okay, so like that.
Yeah. You see how it launches me?
Oh yeah, and then you can.
Right. So you could do
okay.
Then you could combo into a Dolphin after.
Gotcha.
There you go. See that's a
so
3-hit
that's
combo.
The setup.
Right?
Yeah, but then do you also get more because of the bounce on the ground? Could you follow that up with like a heavy Dolphin?
So in the corner you can.
Okay.
But mid screen you want to use the straight Dolphin.
Okay, because it'll just connect faster. Gotcha.
Yeah, and you get closer to them.
No, what I was saying is so after they get knocked down by up Dolphin heavy, do they bounce again after that combo so you can then connect again horizontal Dolphin on the bounce?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
but
all right.
it's more towards like it's definitely easier to land that in the corner.
Okay, sure, that makes sense.
So you're talking about like this combo, for example.
Here, I won't block. Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Okay.
But I would definitely suggest more for just using a straight Dolphin.
Yeah.
Just to
get over there.
Just to get over there faster, right? Get over there faster, and you can still continue your offense.
Sure. Okay. Makes sense.
But yeah, so instead of going for the standing slash, you need to replace it with standing slash into crouching heavy slash.
Gotcha.
That should be your new 2-piece combo.
Sure. Yeah, the muscle memory is definitely this, right? Like, because that works on...
I mean, that's fine. That's
well,
fine
this works on idiots
neutral.
that don't block. But as soon as they start blocking, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Right. So like, I mean, that strategy is fine. Just doing like crouching slash into this, right?
Yeah.
But also replace it with heavy version.
Just to have variance in there, right?
Well, because the thing is, if you do, for example, if you like do what you do, like crouching slash Dolphin, right? Yeah, just keep doing that.
Sure.
Right?
Oh,
so
they
like
can just counter it?
Yeah, I can counter you because you're -5 in that situation.
Gotcha.
Right?
And that's usually how they open me up. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you mix it up with heavy Dolphin, so now do heavy Dolphin again. Do heavy Dolphin and then do the same string. Right? Really.
Oh.
Yeah, see? You win there.
Because it's +5 or whatever?
Yeah, because it's +5.
So what beats that then? What beats
so the
me
only
out
thing
of that
that beats
+5?
it, the only thing that beats it if someone has a hard read and they do like super or dragon punch.
Okay.
But any button, like any normal, everybody would lose completely.
Okay. All right.
Right. So that's why you want to, like, when you're playing in floor 9, for example, and you're saying people are blocking this example.
Yeah.
Use the heavy Dolphins to confuse them.
Okay.
Because then you'll be able to just keep using that specific strategy, but you're changing it because they're not noticing which Dolphin you're using in terms of the speed.
Sure. Okay.
Right? That's more for a neutral standpoint.
Sure. I'm gonna open up a notepad file and write all this down. Or actually, I'm gonna tell one of my mods to do it for me. Mods. Who's around? I think Dark Karos is around. Write all this down, mods. I need a notepad list after for all the cheats. Okay.
Right. So that's for neutral. But then the combo is definitely, like you said, you definitely need to
I need
master
some
those combos.
Yeah.
Right? But as long as you change See, I mean, you started from stand slash into S Dolphin. Now, if you change it to standing slash, crouching heavy slash into up dolphins, and then straight dolphin, that's like a huge difference.
Well, it opens up so many more options, especially if I'm in the corner, right?
Yeah. So that's a huge. So like, what about like a corner? Like, what would you do as a corner if you hit?
Honestly, if I'm in a corner, I'm just trying to like
if you hit me right here.
I'm doing this a lot and hoping it connects. Okay. To then do something like that, or trying to get on top, or I'll do like an overhead like that, or that to get in. Basically just trying to open them up, but I really have a hard time of breaking the wall in the corner.
So what
apart
I want
from just
you to do,
spamming dolphins.
All right, what I want you to do is, since you use this one, right? Since you have the right idea for using this normal right here, before you use that normal, use the two-piece combo, right? Standing slash and a crouching heavy slash. Right? Use that, right? Because one, it's just more consistent for you to land that. You're not gonna just run up and just land that, right? Like that, right? Because look how much like there's that's asking for punishment.
Oh yeah, right? That's a lot of the times I'll take so much damage because I whiff that, 100%.
And this is an easy combo because afterwards you can do heavy dolphin after the crouching heavy slash, right? And then press standing heavy slash, and then again.
Oh, and that just connects, and that goes through the wall.
It's literally It's literally one button after you press standing slash. That's a one button combo.
Sure. Yeah, that's pretty good. Here, do it again for me so I can at least see if I can commit it. Is that all heavy slash or slash dolphin?
That's all. It has to be heavy slash dolphin.
It's got to be heavy. Okay. Gotcha.
Because the heavy slash dolphin will cause the wall bounce.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. So after you do stand slash into crouching heavy slash, make sure you're charging heavy dolphin and then release it.
Okay. So it's that. See, but now that's where my brain goes, is because I've done that so much, like muscle memory wise, is I'm gonna always up dolphin. Yeah.
You just have to get used to going straight.
Yeah. I don't even have. God, that's gonna take me a while. Here, do it again.
So like.
And then is that neutral strike or heavy, or is that all heavy? That's what you're saying. It's all heavy.
Yeah, it's all heavy. Yeah, just hold. You can just hold back. You can just hold back while pressing this button, and you'll keep your charge.
Gotcha. Okay, it's all heavy.
Yeah. Because the thing about it, because you're playing a charge character, it's not like a motion character where you can just throw a circle forward punch and a Hadouken comes out, right? Right. You have to keep a store of charge. So when you're doing standing slash into crouching heavy slash, so when you're charging down back,
yeah,
right, down back is still considered as a back charge.
Right. Yeah, no, I said that was one of the first things chat taught me in the beta, was like always down charge instead of down back, or always down back instead of back charge. It's just safer to do that.
Yeah. So do it the same way how you normally were doing a combo, like that.
Yeah.
Just instead of tapping up, just tap forward.
Yeah.
Heavy slash.
Oh. See. Now you're not gonna. Is there a way to do this where you have full HP, or are we just gonna have to constantly reset?
Yeah. There's no like online training.
Yeah, online training. Let's see if
so before the match is over, so you know how you said you do overhead?
Yeah.
A lot, right?
Yeah.
So now next time when you get used to it, always do overhead into roaming kicks. Overhead and press roaming kicks.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So tap the forward kick and then you want to do that.
Because it knocks him back?
Well, no, you start a combo.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So if I hit you right here, see this? So now you're in the air, right? And I can juggle you from there.
Sure.
The same combo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's really good with Mei, is that she doesn't really require like a lot of like expert buttons pressing or anything like that.
Sure.
Especially in the corner, it's literally a one button combo. Like,
sure.
You just need to get the charge move. Once you get the charge moves down, then you're able to just do that combo. Because I would say afterwards, the standing heavy slash into H Dolphin will probably be easier to do than crouching heavy slash into H Dolphin.
Okay.
Right. So okay, for example, let me see you do standing heavy slash into H Dolphin.
Standing heavy slash into H Dolphin.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah. So the thing remember, charge moves you have to wait 2 seconds.
Wait,
there's a 2 second countdown.
Oh, for the charge to start.
For the charge move to come out. So stay down back. You're charging the back motion right now.
Right.
Now press standing heavy slash and then press forward heavy slash.
Like that? Or
what?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're trying. Oh, okay. I didn't realize what you were asking me to do. You were saying that. I thought you wanted me to Tutsugeki off of that. But...
Yeah, you can. So you can go from crouching, right? For example, look, if you're blocking.
Oh, so you can have other inputs after you have a charge? Is that what you're saying?
So like, yeah. So block low.
Okay.
So I'm crouch blocking, right?
Yep.
Right, and charging for my motion. Like stand up, standing heavy slash.
I didn't realize that if you went to a neutral state, it kept the charge.
Well, you're not really going neutral state. You're going from down back to back.
Oh, okay. So you're doing. I got what you're saying, because that's the same as. That's the same as down. Okay. So you're doing like that. I might have to practice that.
Yeah. So go down back and then go back. Yeah. Yeah. See,
gotcha.
There you go.
Okay.
Right. So then that's how you keep your charge.
Right. I didn't realize that it worked that way. I thought if you changed any input, you lost the charge and had to restart it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huge.
So this game is very lenient when it comes to charge. Look, I can even do this. You see this? I can even run, then throw the Dolphin out.
In stride. Yeah.
Yeah. So it gives you a lot of opportunities to be very creative with your charge moves. Because in Street Fighter, you wouldn't be able to do a lot of that cheating stuff. Right? This gives you a lot of options to kind of break charge characters. So the one thing now, I want you to practice the standing slash, crouching heavy slash into that H Dolphin, straight one.
A lot of times I have to spam it out too. Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, you don't want to spam it out. And also you can delay your string. You don't have to press stand slash, crouch heavy slash fast. You can press it slow.
So when should I go down back? After that?
Yes, after
like
that.
There
you go.
Okay.
Nice.
Gotcha.
There you go. That was good.
Slap.
That was great, right? See, that's the start of the combo.
Yeah. Now I just got to do that. I just got to do that over and over, right?
Yeah. Now we're gonna make sure you break this wall. You're gonna break this wall, right?
I gotta break.
You're gonna break this wall.
Break these chains. All right. Chat was saying, by the way, there is a way to do an online lobby mode, like an online training.
Oh, is there?
Mode. Yeah. I don't know necessarily how to do it, but
let's see. How do I do it? Edit room settings. No.
Yeah, I'll
how do you do online training mode?
We'll see if chat says.
You need to make a new. Let me make a new lobby.
Okay, gotcha.
Because if that's the case, that makes things so much easier.
Okay.
Okay, so network.
And then you'll send me the code again on Twitter.
Yep.
Let's see if the transition graphic.
Oh,
works.
okay. When you're setting up a lobby, there's an option for regular match and training.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Sick.
That looked pretty good, right? That worked. It lagged the first time. I think it's because it's like a gig file, but yeah.
Oh, room type training, nice. That's great. All right, I'm about to send it to you.
All right.
Network.
Yeah, we're playing on PS5, chat.
I fat fingered.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I see what you said. All right, search. Oh, now you told me fat fingered, then I forgot. There you are. Also, be able to see input history in training mode, which is super helpful. Ah, okay. That is.
Oh, thank you, Metal Grease, my man. Thank you. I appreciate them subs.
All right.
Let's get this training. Now this is better. You actually save a lot more time.
Yeah, we don't have to reset matches or worry about it.
Okay.
Nice. Oh yeah, you can see inputs and everything. Cool.
All right, so let's try. Let's get you to break this wall.
All right.
Yeah, remember you have to cancel. You can't cancel it after you swing. So for example, there's.
Wait, what? Does it not get? Do you not have infinite life or whatever set up?
No, I guess there's no infinite life set up. But I mean, it restarts.
It doesn't
so
matter.
it's still fast.
Yeah. All right, so.
So for example, when you're swinging like this, you want to cancel before your anchor goes all the way to the back.
Okay.
Right? Before it hits behind her head, you want to cancel that anchor with the dolphin.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm still doing this, right? Because the other thing that I'm also struggling. This is the first actual fighting game I've ever seriously played, so my execution is pretty bad when it comes to a fight stick. So I don't actually I've never used a fight stick prior to this, so I found ways to get comfortable with going down back, but it's down back up rather than down back forward. All right, so nope.
There you go.
Okay.
And then you press stand, and then next time you press standing. Just press that.
Okay.
Just press standing heavy slash.
And then it's just all heavy at that point.
Yep, all heavy dolphins. And
gotcha.
Heavy slash.
No. I did it, but you were the first one didn't.
Yeah, that was my.
Does that connect at all? If it's not heavy,
it doesn't. It connects to S dolphin, but it doesn't connect to heavy slash dolphin. So look, so if I do this, right?
Sure. God, that's so much damage. Jesus
you could take your time. You don't have to do it fast.
You don't have to spam it out. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. That's a good delay. It gives you enough time to charge there. You just be more comfortable with charging too.
Sure.
There you go. Oh, that's close.
Nope. Well, then I had all the time in the world, and I just ran towards it.
Yeah, so it's literally just taking your time with it, right? So let's practice it during my block. Just do the string.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, just so are you charged? So when you hit standing slash, yeah, there you go. Yeah, make sure you're charging. There you go. You're charging. That's better. That's 3. That's 4. I mean, you're looking good. That's 5. All right.
All right.
Now let's see. Let's see. All right.
Oh.
Ooh, that's close. That's close. I mean, hey, you got 4-piece right there.
That still did an insane amount of damage.
Yeah.
Which is, as long as I can continue working on that. What's the setup on that? Just anytime they're in the corner is when I should try to do this?
So
essentially?
So block.
Yep.
So usually her pressure is this is her blind. Right? You should always go for this blind. Right?
Yeah.
Because the thing is with jabs and lights, you can't press lights into slash and heavy slash.
Yeah.
Right? So the only time you can kind of chain things together is usually from stand slash and crouching heavy slash. So you should always normally just be pressing that regardless. Even if it's mid screen, this is your 2-piece string. So
gotcha.
you were doing just this, right? Which is fine. You can still use it, but make sure you just add this into your arsenal.
Sure.
Because that's gonna be your combo starter, right? That's your launch. a little faster.
Oh, that does. Okay. Is that just because I'm slow on the input?
Yeah, you're not canceling right away.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right? So you're doing like this.
Yeah, I'm canceling at the back of the swing rather at the front of the swing. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot your low HP.
Ooh, there you go. Make sure you're charging there.
In terms of that.
Okay, so after you do the heavy dolphin the first time, you should be always holding back.
Just non. Oh, right, because you don't have to. It's new.
Yeah, because this is. Yeah, you can hold back and press standing heavy slash. Yeah, so like, see, anytime like you're doing standing heavy slash, you should always be holding back to get that charge.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and do this for a handful of time.
Well, you want to make sure you do it. Make sure you want to make sure you're putting me on block, because sometimes you're doing forward heavy slash because your anchor's not touching.
Wait, repeat what you just said.
So, for example, like you were doing this, right?
Oh, sorry.
You see how you got the forward heavy slash coming out?
Yeah, yeah.
So you can't cancel.
Because that was I was spamming heavy and it was doing that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because you would do that and try to cancel, but you can't cancel that.
I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. Oops. Late on it now. It's late still.
Just gotta be a little faster. That's all. And if anything, you don't, like I said, you don't need to rush with pressing stand slash into crouching heavy slash. You could delay the 2 hits.
Delay the hits after, you mean?
Like no, just delay the hits between.
Oh, okay.
So like for example, look at this. I could do this. And take my time.
Gotcha.
You don't have to do it like right.
All right. Well, I think it's because I'm going down, because that's also muscle memory to do that nonstop.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just
you should always
trying to retrain my brain. Yeah, down back is so much safer than just down, obviously.
Yeah, you want to make sure after you hit standing slash. So when you're hitting crouching heavy slash, are you holding down into heavy slash?
I think I'm doing down, but then I'm going down back, and that's why it's coming out late instead of just going straight down back.
Okay, yes, because you could hold down back and press heavy slash, and it'll still come out the same way.
Right.
So you want to make sure you're always holding down back after doing standing slash, because if you do that, that's gonna help your charge game like a lot.
Right. Yeah. I mean, for me, like, I do this all day in training. Right. Yeah. I just do this shit while I'm in between matches to like stay warm. So I could just do that like all day. But now the fact that it's a different thought process, the muscle memory is just not there, even though it's so simplistic. But yeah, I just do that nonstop. You can ask chat, like, that's my go-to in between match bullshit.
No, I mean it's definitely normal.
Now that didn't bounce because I didn't connect on the second, right? On the down heavy. That's why it didn't bounce.
Yeah, it didn't bounce because I wasn't airborne.
Okay.
So you want to make sure I'm airborne. That's why the crouching heavy slash is combo works. There you go. And don't forget, I think you're not used to holding back in that situation.
Yeah.
Because I feel I didn't see you walk back. I didn't see you take a step there.
For me,
so I saw you just in neutral.
For me, one of the biggest issues that I had with May very early on was I loved the idea that you can like change how long you charge that. So I'm always holding forward whenever I heavy, because I just got so addicted to like doing that. Right? I mean, because the idea of like catching someone when someone jumps at you and they delay their jump, so you delay your attack, that always just felt like a big fuck you whenever I would land it. But now I have to train my brain to like not do that. That was just too slow, right?
Yep. Have you used her command grabs at all by any chance?
I know what they are. I don't use them that often. Like if I'm gonna grab, it's usually just this.
Oh, so you haven't used this one?
No, and I know it's like very good. I just don't use it. That's
okay.
It's like
it's forward, quarter circle forward.
And then is it punch? What is it?
Kick.
Kick. Oh, that's that.
No? So that's backwards. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, I think so one of the other scary things about and this even comes with like Orca supers, is the idea of holding forward towards the enemy scares the shit out of me. And so the idea that I have to do that to like get the command grab going, scares the shit out of me because I know I'm not blocking, right? And I know it just opens me up to whatever. Because
so for example,
like to set it up, I'm just gonna run at the opponent and do something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So for example, since you're already holding forward, all you have to do is just kind of like rotate the stick to
go down and then forward again. Yeah.
Right. So you don't have to really like. There's no stop animation. So for example, if you do a regular throw and then you start running at them, like it makes the motion a lot easier.
Is the does the command grab have more distance than a normal grab, or are they both the same distance?
Pretty much regular mid-screen, regular grab is always going to be better.
Okay. All right.
In the corner though, right? Because mid-screen, like you don't get too much. So if I do this regular grab, I'm in your face before you get up, right?
Right.
But if I do a command grab, like I don't really get too much options right there. It's just no point. It's a waste of emotion there.
But if you're in the corner, it bounces, right?
If I'm in the corner, you actually get a full combo. So you get a full combo like that.
Gotcha. Can you do the heavy strike bullshit spam?
Yeah, you can.
Off of that?
Yep.
Fuck, that's cheesy. Okay.
Yeah, you could literally just do command grab and then do the one button combo again.
Gotcha. I've seen a handful of Mays, and then we'll get back to the heavy strike. I've seen a handful of Mays do. It's less damage though, right? Than down heavy.
Yeah, it's less damage.
But it's just another opener.
Yeah, but that's from a command grab, right?
Right.
If I do a regular grab, that's
it doesn't work. Okay. And then I've seen a handful of Mays. I'm not gonna be able to do it off the top of my head, but that's not what I want to do. Do this, and then RC after that. Have you seen that at all?
Yeah.
Is that dog shit?
We're not touching that until later.
Okay,
we're not touching that until later.
I've had that happen to me a bunch around 9 by random Mays, and it's triggering when it occurs. But yeah.
Yeah, we're not touching this later. We're touching that later.
Okay. Yeah.
That's definitely gonna be later.
Gotcha.
We want to start off just the regular combos first, and then we work our way up to the advanced combos, like using roaming cancel in the beta.
Sure. So this is neutral, right? I'm holding forward, I guess, when I'm doing that. I don't need to hold forward. I can just neutral. Gotcha.
So that's a neutral button. Well, neutral up close button.
It has to be close.
Right? Yeah, because if you do it from far, you'll get the far intercept. There you go. You just have to remember, just keep reminding yourself to hold back while after the heavy dolphin.
Huh. I just need to
try to do it faster. Try to do it a little faster. There you go, like that. That's a good speed.
I'm worried about hitting the forward slash, but I guess I'll get that.
You won't get the forward heavy slash if you cancel right away. See? Yeah, those are slow.
Yeah.
So do it a little faster. You have to hit me with the anchor to get the cancel.
Oh, you're saying. What do you want me to do to hit you if you're blocking?
No. I mean, like, in order for the cancel to come out, because your cancel won't come out if you do it like this.
Oh,
you can't whiff a normal into a special.
Gotcha. So even though I'm practicing out there in the open, it can actually be faster if I'm actually like hitting you in the corner.
Yeah, like if I'm blocking and like right here, you could just do it.
Gotcha. Okay.
You'll get it more consistent. You want to do it a little faster. There you go, like that. That's a good speed.
Gotcha. It is faster by considerable.
There you go. That's good.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, instead of doing normal strike, I'm just gonna do heavy strike in between matches now. All right. To practice that.
Right.
So
try to combo again.
Oops. That didn't work. I think I'm doing heavy. Nope.
All right. So what you want to practice is just also practice crouching heavy slash into H off.
Crouching heavy.
You want.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
you want to practice that as well, just so you can get the muscle memory in there.
Sure.
There you go.
See, that's easier for me. The hard part is starting neutral in a silly way.
Yeah. No, I mean it's you can even practice it during block too. Like now try to add the standing slash in there. Nice. There you go. That looks good.
That was slow.
Yep, that's good. That's the wrong one.
Oh, that was the strike. It's
Yeah.
heavy.
There you go. Yeah, do the crouching heavy slash.
Yeah.
You gotta think of it as like playing. You ever play DDR?
Oh yeah, dude. Actually, yes. I've played way too much DDR.
So you know how when you first play DDR,
Sure.
right? You don't know what you're doing, right?
Yeah,
And so you have up, down, left, right, and then the middle is like an empty panel, right?
Yeah.
So the first time you play DDR, like beginner's mode or normal's mode, every time you step on a step, you go back to the middle.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if you did that, but that's
Sure.
That's what I used to do.
Yeah.
So think of it as this is the same thing that you're doing. You're going from like neutral to down and down back. But what you want to do is go to neutral and then skip down and just go straight to down back.
Right.
So you don't go back into that middle spot. Because there's like a lot of motions that you probably don't need to add. Because I'm looking at your inputs, right? Your inputs are showing that you're hitting down heavy slash.
So I'm still going down, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of just going to the corner.
Yeah, instead of going to the corner. That's when I'm looking at your motion.
Oops.
Yeah, because you want to skip down, right? You want to make sure you don't go to down, and you want to make sure you go straight to down back from neutral.
Right. Yeah, that might just be because I'm usually what I would do is the up Dolphin there instead of horizontal Dolphin. So my brain it was always go down instead of down back when I should just always be going down back regardless because it's a neutral state for both Dolphins.
Exactly. So because down back you can get up and you can get straight.
Yeah.
And also another thing is, so when I'm looking at your motion as well.
Yeah.
So if you look at mine, right, you just see that I did stand slash, triangle, down back, R1.
You're not spamming the heavy.
R1, right? So when you're doing yours, you have 5 inputs.
Right. I'm spamming.
Or maybe 7. Yeah, you're pressing it a lot.
Right.
So the thing about it is that you have to realize when you press the button, the game will register that button.
Right.
Right. So you need to make sure you only also press the button one time. See, that was great. That looks good. See, instead of 5, you want to make sure you have a 7. You're still pressing 5 heavy slashes right there, I believe. Right. There's one. Yeah. There's like 6 of them.
Yeah, okay. I'm definitely spamming it out.
Yeah, so you want to make sure you only press it once. Like just press. So what I want you to do is also press stand slash crouch heavy slash. Just press it. Just press those 2 buttons. Right.
Like that?
So I only want to see 2 inputs. I don't want to see 3 inputs.
Whoops.
You see how you have 3 inputs there?
Yeah.
That's 3.
God, I realized I just literally spam buttons. Like I just pressed so many fucking buttons.
Yeah, you just want to make sure you press it once. You don't need to, because I think that's also another reason why your execution hasn't been on point as well. Because you're pressing way too many buttons. Because this combo requires you to use the heavy slash version of the special move.
Right.
That's also another reason why the delay is happening.
But I'm still going. It's still inputting as down. That wasn't, even though it went down afterwards. In terms of how do you holding the stick is different for everyone, right? I do this.
Yep.
I do the 3-finger. I don't know if that's being shown.
Are you doing the hourglass?
Is this the hourglass? It's 3 fingers on the outside, 1 in the inside with the...
So I do the OK, right? I use the OK.
The OK. Oh, what's the OK method?
So this is like... So this is what OK looks like, right?
Okay.
So the joystick is like this. Joystick's in here, 3 fingers laying on the stick.
Oh, that's weird as shit. Okay.
Right? Or you're probably doing something like this.
I'm doing...
It's like an hourglass.
I'm doing this, yeah. Like, yeah. Like... At the end of the day, it's in between the bottom that, yeah.
Yeah, that's hourglass. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I've got the hourglass.
That's the Daigo. That's what a lot of Japanese heard.
That's the Daigo.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Daigo. I use the OK like this, where 3 fingers on top, and then use my thumb and index to control the joystick.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, for me, I think I might have bigger hands, and so like if I'm doing that, this is how it looks for me. Like you're doing this, right?
Yep. But my 3 fingers are resting on the panel.
Oh, that's okay.
But hourglass is fine too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the hourglass.
It's just but I'm just saying, if I'm going to learn it now, I should learn something now instead of 100 hours from now or whatever.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's more of the amount of buttons you're pressing.
Right, because I spam the fuck.
Each normal.
Yeah, I'm spamming the fuck out of it.
Because you want to make sure you only press this. Yeah. You want to make sure you're only pressing just 2 times.
Right.
Instead of like 5.
Well,
there you go.
I'm still doing it 2 times though.
But you're not going down though. So that's good.
Yeah, it's more straight.
Yeah, it's more going to that down back position.
Yeah.
Which is great. Okay. I mean, you wasn't ready. You wasn't ready for that. That was great.
Then I spammed it out.
Oh, because you got nervous. You got nervous.
100%, dude. I wish that the input showed whenever I try to Orca Super in matches when it's like 30% versus 30% HP, and I'm trying to spam this fucking Super out on Wake Up.
Yeah.
It never shows. But if you go back and watch the clips on stream, it's just this. You just hear this. Just not stop. Because I'm trying to spam that shit out. But then in practice, it's like, it's not a problem. Like, I could still...
Hey. Let me see the Super. Do the Super. Just do the Super.
Okay.
You have to meet it. I just want you to do the Super.
Wait, why is it... Now you got me in my brain. There you go. That's the Super.
Okay, see, that looks fine.
But in matches, you were right. I get nervous, and I spam that fucking shit out until it never comes out, and then I get really frustrated.
All right. So when you're playing in matches, one thing I need you to do is just when you get knocked down, do not press anything.
Oh, go back to neutral, or are you saying stay down back?
No, just hold down back.
Yeah,
just hold down back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I think that's also where you go like start doing like this.
Right.
Yeah. Because you're like you want to do wake up super or wake up something.
What?
So.
Go ahead. No, by all means, continue. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So because May doesn't have anything that she can wake up with.
You can't wake up Orca. You have to be neutral.
No, you can wake up. You can wake up Orca super.
Yeah. But it's bad.
I'm saying like, it's not bad. It's just it's it's not good.
Okay,
It's
sure.
not bad or it's not good.
There's better uses for it, right?
All right. So when you're doing the super, actually, when do you do it? Do you do it on your wake up, or do you do it while you're still on the floor?
It depends. The supers usually show up if I'm trying to like dash in. I'll try to do an air super. Usually I have to do it from left to right or from left side.
So let's say if I knock you down, right?
Yeah.
Knock you down and you wake up super.
Like right, I input it when I'm on the ground. When should I be inputting it? Should I be inputting it from down back or when it's on ground?
No, when you're on, you should input it slower from the ground, and then when you see yourself almost get up, you press the button.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
Burst, just go for a burst right now. Hit burst. Yeah. Right. So if I knock you down, I want you just to roll the stick, do the motion on the ground, and then when you wake up, just press the button.
Oh, you're so you can so when I'm like this, you're saying do that, and then when I stand up, press that?
Yes.
And that'll actually work? I just tried it right there, but I think I was too early.
Super will come. Yeah, the super will come out. You want to make sure. So for example, just knock me down. Just do crouching dust.
Oh, okay.
And then press the button. Right. You see how I didn't even move. Right. You didn't even see me take a step.
Right.
So I did the motion while I was on the ground. But once I saw my character sat up, I pressed heavy slash, and then the super came out instantly.
Gotcha.
Because you're technically think of it as storing the motion.
Right.
You're storing the motion from the ground, right? You're getting it ready.
Right.
So try that. There you go. Boom. Easy.
Gotcha.
Look at that. That was clean. That was clean right there.
Likelihood of me landing this in matches, by the way. I don't know.
Okay.
If I could do that combo, you know that? Have you seen that? I'm sure you've seen this, but the one where it's strike into heavy into super, what's the likelihood of me actually landing that in a match? Like, is it useful to keep in my arsenal?
It is.
What I'm asking.
You want to make sure you get people scared.
Okay.
Right?
Because I practice that nonstop in between matches as well. I'll just do like, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that breaks the wall.
It does an absurd amount of damage. I've never pulled it off in a match. Right? It's impossible for me to like get them, I guess, open to that on the wall because no one's just going to be standing there.
So how I look at it is when you're playing these matches, you try to think of it as you're not trying to win the game.
Yeah.
You're trying to land a combo. If you land a combo, think of it as that's a win in your heart.
Sure.
It's a win in your mind.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So and also another way that you can set up that combo is you can just literally go for the command grab, then do the combo there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. So that's a much easier way because it's easier to open people up.
Yeah, because the command grab.
Go for the command grab.
Command grab is only blockable if they tech the throw or whatever, right? If they also
you can't take a command grab.
So how do you block a command grab? Do you just not?
You have to jump.
Oh, that's the only way is if they're jumping in the corner.
Jump or backdash. They have to avoid it.
Gotcha.
So there's no blocking command grabs. Regular grabs, you can tech it, but teching is very, very hard in this game. So the likelihood of somebody teching it is not very easy. Oh, yeah.
I almost did it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. I'll knock you out. Yeah, so
you can try to get the super there.
Okay.
Just build the bar. You can go burst too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Gold burst is when you burst and they're not blocking or not inputting, right? That's what gold burst is?
Gold burst is an offensive burst.
Okay.
So anytime I'm in neutral or I'm the one attacking and I burst, then I get the gold burst. If you're hitting me or if I'm blocking something from you,
right,
then it's a blue burst. It's a defensive burst.
Okay. And that just interrupts their combo, essentially, right? That knocks them across the screen?
Yeah, it interrupts. Just think of it, it interrupts everything, but people can bait it.
Yeah, trust me, I'm aware. Leo's bait the fuck out of me with that all the time. All right. So you're saying...
Go for the command grab.
Oh.
Wrong button.
I'm just going to, instead of running at you, I'll just do So is that because I'm not going down enough? Okay. Nope. I tried to spam it out. Was the input wrong? Oh, I didn't have the forward aspect of it, I think.
So what I heard is
there was definitely me spamming.
You canceled too late.
Oh, I canceled off the. Okay, gotcha.
You did like it wasn't a cancel at that point.
Yeah. No.
You see, you took too long there.
Gotcha.
Right.
So what you're doing is do I need to start inputting? So I need to input at like the peak of that arc. Is that what you're saying?
No, you want to. So you're not doing a standing heavy slash, right? What you're doing is this is what you're doing. Block. So you're trying to cancel after the anchor. Like you see how she like kind of like when she throws the anchor down, she kind of has like this animation where her legs go up.
Yeah.
You cancel before her legs go up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because there's a cancel window that you want to make sure that you get before the move becomes starts going into a recovery state.
Okay.
Because once the move goes into a recovery state, then you're unable to cancel into a special.
Gotcha.
You got to build that bar. Just run forward. Keep running forward. Right. There you go. Right now, try it.
No, I think I was just too late again.
Yeah. So now, besides, don't do the command grab and do the 2-piece combo into super how you do it. See that? So now there's a difference, right?
Yeah, that was much faster that time.
Yeah, the reason why you got that from a hit compared to a command grab is because your eyes are visually not used to that scenario.
Right. I'm waiting too long on. I think the command grab is definitely messing with the like momentum of what I'm supposed to be inputting for sure.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Yeah.
So what I want you to think about is after you land the command grab is just in your head just start getting ready.
Right. Get close. Right. Don't start thinking.
Yeah. Don't react after the command grab ends. React while the command grab is still going because it's long, right? Like you have a lot of time to think about it.
Yeah, you're doing it on. Okay. Even your strike is much faster than mine was, I think, on the wall.
Yes. So what I'm doing also is you can also because May doesn't have any special moves from Heavy Slash.
Right.
Like I start my motion while I'm pressing the buttons.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I think you're pressing the motion after you hit the Heavy Slash.
No. Was I
so
too
you see
far
how many
back?
buttons you press?
Oh yeah, no, I spam it out at the end.
Yeah. 1, you press many buttons. 2, you use crouching Heavy Slash.
Oh yeah, I was down and it did that instead. Yeah. Yep. I definitely need to just practice the input for this.
The command grab?
Yeah.
You can even do, so remember, you have to do forward, down, the down, forward, or forward.
I think I'm trying to hold forward and then fireball again. Like I'm doing that.
You can.
Is there a faster shortcut for it?
So if you hold forward, you can still do it. I just hold forward and press fireball, do fireball motion, the command grab comes up.
You forward, let it go back to neutral, and then...
I go forward and then go to down.
Am I kicking too early? Oh, that's not what
that's the wrong motion.
Yeah, I went too far back.
It's because you're going backwards too. You're going back. You're doing the wrong direction.
Let me ask you this: is there? So I'm using the combo or whatever. Is there a way to change? This is where my knowledge gets really bad.
Go ahead.
The gate that the stick registers inputs. Is the combo really sensitive?
Yeah, the combo is very sensitive.
Okay, so I think that's also an issue. Is that my?
It's not your fault because it's.
Well, it's my input is bad because I'm being way too forceful with it. If that makes sense.
You're being way too aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I used to have that problem growing up because back in the day we used perfect 360 controllers, meaning like it's like American style joysticks with those big giant ones. Right. So when I first started a Japanese stick, oh my god, it was terrible. Like it was very bad.
Are these considered Japanese sticks?
Yeah, these are considered Japanese sticks. So now I would say it's more of you just have to get used to just kind of doing the motion. You can do you don't have to do it fast. You can even do it slow.
No, I spammed way too many heavies there because I got nervous.
It's also because you're canceling late.
Oh, I'm canceling
the standing heavy slash and the super.
Okay. Like I need to cancel that like that, right?
Yeah, you want to cancel it like faster.
Gotcha.
Those are. Because I can hear it from your end once the heavy slash happens.
Well, yeah, that's very loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
Go for the burst.
Do what?
Just go for the burst. You get meter.
Oh, okay.
Actually, what is your button layout?
Yeah, that we probably should have started there. So, I guess I could just show you this way. Whoops, that was wrong thing. Square is punch.
Okay.
Triangle is kick. Strike is R1. L1 is heavy. Is that coming? I don't know if you can see it properly. Here.
No, I can. No, so from my end, when you're hitting, when you hit strike again. That's to me. That's triangle. It's showing me as triangle.
Oh yeah, I don't know why it's set up like that. Strike for me is. Well, I'm going by what the marks are on the stick. I can do this right here. I'll just do this because I can show you my screen. Yeah, there you go.
Let me see.
I'll turn my
square, triangle, slash is. Wait, why is your slash in R1?
So for me, it's the top 4 buttons are punch, kick, slash, heavy, and then the bottom 4 are dust, dash, Roman cancel, burst.
Okay, so that is a very
Is this
interesting...
Garbo? No, feel free to tell me if this is Garbo, because it's definitely what I learned on. But if I want to change it...
It is very interesting. So, okay, so my... Whoa, that was crazy. All right. So can you see mine? I think you can see mine.
No, because I'm capturing mine. Unless you're sending me like your XSplit feed, then you can maybe do that. But
okay, so I'll just tell you. So my punch is on my X button. My kick is on my square button. My slash is on triangle. My heavy slash is R1, and my dust is R2. And my dash button is on circle.
Okay. So,
because from what this sounds like, it looks like you're using 8 buttons.
Yes, 100%. I'm using 8 buttons.
So, yeah, I mean,
that's the StarCraft player in me, man. I'm the APM.
Okay, so the problem with using 8 buttons is the reason why I think you're also messing up a lot of your execution is because going from the 3rd button to the 4th button is really hard.
Right, first strike to heavy strike. Yeah. I'm definitely having to go like I'm basically rolling like strike, heavy strike, strike, heavy strike.
So I think that's also the problem. So I think maybe it also might help if you want to switch up your buttons to a more lenient style where you can just use the first 6 instead of just using 8 buttons.
So, in essence, are you saying that the macros then are bad? Because that's like the Roman cancel and psych burst and dash are all macros for me, essentially.
So
right?
So I feel like you could leave them there, but with the button layout, you don't really need to have a macro for Roman cancel and psych burst.
Okay.
Right, because Roman cancel, you just tap 3 buttons, right? So you could tap like any 3 buttons that's not dust to get a Roman cancel. and
Gotcha.
you can hit burst by hitting dust and any other button after that and get a burst. Right.
Gotcha.
So I feel like the it's not necessary to have those buttons like mapped out unless you're playing on pad. If you're playing on pad, then probably it's better. But if you're using stick, then I think it's better. The only macro you need is dash. And the dash button is correct. You have it on circle, which is great.
Okay.
So what I want you, can you? Okay, we'll switch your buttons. Let's see. Press for punch. Can you press X? Make it X.
Yep.
For kick, make it for punch. Make it for square. For slash, make it for triangle. For heavy slash, make it R1. And then for dust, make it R2.
Gotcha.
Right. And then try that.
Okay.
You could just leave Roman. You could leave Roman Cantos like first hour. All right. So now, so how do you feel?
I mean, my brain is definitely screwed up. Slash is essentially the same.
Yeah. Well, no, your slash was on R1.
Right, my slash was R1. So the idea of going from heavy to what is that? To what is now kick was literally 4 buttons across. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it was essentially like I was basically doing this. Like it was a fucking keyboard, essentially. Right? Like these 4 buttons were like that, and they would rarely move. Or these 4 fingers were like that, sorry. Okay, my camera's turned off, sorry.
Yeah, because I can see, because your 4 fingers are
they're like this.
Yeah, I see. So I think the problem with that is that it would be a lot harder to do that for this game.
Sure.
So you want to make sure, because you don't need to use, so all 4 buttons won't really be together at the same time. Like you won't need to use punch, kick, slash, heavy slash like that, right? It's more of like it's a 1-2, right? If you, for example, the golden rule is anytime you use punch or you press kick, the only thing you can get after it is either forward punch, right, or crouching dust, right? So that's the only way you can really get it.
Okay.
And then anything for the slashes, right? You can't do slash. You can't do like slash into like punches, right? So you can't do like slash into punch, slash into kick. But you can use command on those, which we'll go over another day. But the thing about slash is that the only thing you want to know about slash is more for like that 2-piece combo right there.
Gotcha. Okay.
And they're next to each other, right? Because they're next to each other. It definitely makes it easier.
Sure. Okay. Now, what's the fastest way to learn muscle memory? Just go into training and mash. Not mash.
You want to go in. You want to go in training mode and just keep doing the same strings over and over. Like it's definitely the most boring part about it, but it's definitely just more.
Let's be mashed.
Eventually it's satisfying.
Sure. That was spammed it out. All right.
Yeah, get that gold burst.
See, I'm still gonna, cause like, for me, that is definitely gonna be ingrained in my head to just hit this with my pinky.
Oh, L1?
Yeah, like that right there is so easy for me to hit like that.
I mean, you could still use it as a pinky for like roaming cancel, for example.
Yeah.
So like, you can still do that. It's just that I think having 4 attack buttons on the top side is very, very hard compared to after that you only have 1 attack button on the bottom side.
Sure.
And then 3 macros on the bottom side.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the type of thing where I have to retrain my brain.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting command grab better, which is nice.
Yeah.
So for that example, like you're just canceling very, very late. Right? You're just canceling very, very late in that situation.
Right. You got a Pac-Man? What is that machine right there? Is that a Wild Guns machine? What is this? Behind you.
This thing?
Yeah, that the kid's playing with.
Oh, that is a arcade one-up cabinet.
Okay. I have something similar upstairs.
Yeah. It's an arcade 1-up cabinet that's coming out soon.
Gotcha. All right. So I have to think because kick is now a different button.
Okay. So now the next thing I want you to learn. So obviously you're gonna learn these combos on your own time, right?
Yeah.
So what I want you to also get used to is doing the overhead and cancel into. So do the forward kick and press roaming cancel.
Now I have to think about. Okay.
So when you're pressing roaming cancel, are you pressing 3 buttons or are you pressing 1 button?
I'm pressing 1 button. I have a macro for it.
Okay. So do you know how to do roaming cancel without the macro?
It is like dust and a button.
So when you do forward kick, all you have to do is hit forward kick and then just hit the first 3 top buttons at the same time.
Gotcha. Okay.
So what you want to do is you want to do it faster, right? Where it looks like this. Oh, it's a red because you want red. Since you're doing it purple.
Oh, I'm doing it so slow, so that's why it's coming out as purple. Okay.
Yep. And then when you do overhead, just tap forward. Tap forward. So because you want to get closer. There you go.
Oh, but I
so
canceled
it. Yeah, you pressed it too fast.
Okay.
So now you just run, build meter. I like how this is how you build meter.
Yeah.
All right. Should I try it again?
So you're saying? Oh, that was too
but you
slow,
want
right?
You want to do it fast, so it wants to look like this. Because you can go the same combo from that overhead. Right.
So that combo pretty much links everything together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is probably gonna kill you, but.
There you go.
That.
So you got the red. That's great. That means you have the
God, if you open
timing.
up as red, that's so slow. You can do whatever the fuck you want at that point.
Yeah, you want to do red. You want to get red all the time. So the next thing is using roaming cancel as a drift tool. So for example, when you're roaming canceling, obviously if you just hit the 3 buttons or your macro, you get you stay in place, right? But if you tap the direction forward, or back, or any direction up, down, you can't do diagonals, only the 4 directions.
Yeah.
Your character will move and have an after image of himself. Right? So
repeat
for
that
example,
last statement. The character will what?
Have an after image. So if you look at mines, for example, right? I'll show you 2 examples.
Yeah.
So I'll get my 100 punch bar. Alright. So now if I do a hit like this, right? You just see my character just 1, right?
Yeah.
But if I tap forward RC, you see the after image?
Oh, okay. That's how they do that shit. Okay,
Yeah,
and
so
what is the advantage of that? It puts you in a different position when you come out of the RC?
It puts you in a closer position.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it puts you in a closer position where the combo is more stable, more consistent. Right? So because if you did the combo just any combo, even with a dolphin, right? Let's say
just
can you move mid screen? Okay, so if I do the combo right here, I have to run to you.
Right.
Right? But if I use the forward direction, it automatically moves me forward, where I don't need to hesitate, or I don't need to oh my god, I might drop the combo.
Gotcha.
So you want to make sure you're always
so
tapping forward for roaming.
In terms of since I have the dash button, can I just dash and move that way for it? Does that do the same thing since?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Is that worse to learn that way, or is that fine to learn that way?
You can learn it that way. It works with however what's comfortable for you. I naturally tap forward directly because one, I'm not using. I guess maybe it's easier for you because you might be using a macro.
Yeah.
Let's see how. Let me see. Let me see how it would look like. It would look like. Yeah, so you want to hit both of the buttons at the same time.
You want to hit forward dash? Okay.
So just hit the dash button and your roaming cancel button at the same time.
Okay. Can you connect that at all there? Did I do the... I didn't do the blue thing at all. I was worried about hitting roam and cancel because the keybinds have changed.
Oh, you want to do the red one. The red one is the hit.
Oh, did I not do the red right there? Is that not red?
You did the you did the red. That was good. You just didn't move forward.
Right.
You didn't get the drift.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be a lot of sitting in practice, learning the the keys, which honestly I haven't done in this game. It's only been just fighting online.
Yeah, training mode is super important in this game.
Yeah.
So what you want to do? So just for practice, you just use slash and hit your dash button and roaming cancel button at the same time. You see? Yeah, you move forward with it. There you go. Like, that's all you have to do is tap both at the same time.
Gotcha. Can I do, if I do... Does it have to connect for it to show the blue outline, or no?
No. You can do it on block with it. As long as you as long as you input the direction with the roaming cancel, it will always come out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. So that's another thing. Another thing, what you can learn as well is using your normals into dash. So do you know, like, from this situation, Mei has two normals where if it hits or block, cancel into a dash or jump. So for example, you could do standing slash and then jump, standing slash into run, or standing kick into jump, or standing kick into run.
Okay. And what's the benefit of this?
So if you're blocked, block low. So I can do this and then go for like another offensive attack.
Oh, so it has like there's quick recovery on it. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Well, you're canceling this.
Oh, you're canceling it. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So you cancel the slash into the dash.
I see what you're doing. Okay.
Okay. So you can only do on the first hit. Yeah. So doing this will teach you to only press one button.
Right. Okay.
Right. Because because if you press slash too many times, then you won't be able to get the run. Right. See, you won't get the run from there. It has to be the close button.
Right. Can you, after you, if you connect with that, can you RC after the strike?
Yeah, you can RC the strike as well. Okay. You can do like this, and then get the combo from there too, because it'll cause the blue RC,
right?
Which happens in neutral state, and the run is considered neutral state.
Okay. All right.
Which is really, really good too.
Sure. That makes sense. Okay.
And then another thing you want to practice also, just to get in your muscle memory, is jump and air dash back, and then press heavy slash right away.
Yeah, I've seen. Whoops, that's me hitting heavy slash on the old keybinds. I've seen a bunch of people bitching about how strong this is.
Yeah, this is very good as well to learn and keep in your muscle memory. So you see the difference between mines and versus.
Oh yeah,
yours?
no, I'm spamming the fuck out of mine where you're hitting one input.
Well, it's not that. It's like you're at a higher. You're air dashing at a higher position. There you go. You want to do it at a lower position.
You're doing it much more
like closer to the ground.
Yeah.
You're doing it from like sometimes up here, right?
Yeah, I'm like super jumping it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you want to do it just from. All you have to do is if you just tap up, go into back, and then dash.
So you're going up, back, that. Okay.
Yep. Up, back, dash. Up, back, and then dash, and then heavy slash.
Gotcha. Because I definitely do this as like a way to get in, but then that's definitely one thing is to jump, get in. Is that? I know in most fighting games that's awful. Is that still awful in this?
It's
in terms
it's
of
half
like,
and half.
is it because you can just forward P or 6P and it fucks it
up?
Yeah,
because you can 6P it. But what you can do is you can mix it up by just air dashing and blocking. So if you air dash at me and don't press a button and just block afterwards, you block
like that. And then what's the follow up from that?
So it's just to think of it as information gathering.
Okay. Just to see if they're gonna punch.
Yeah, you want to see
where
they
they're
can
at.
react to you.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Because the thing is, you want to mix it up with like this, and then sometimes you mix it with nothing.
Right. Right.
So there's characters that will rely on anti-airing, and they'll just do like heavy slash, and you get counter hit combo, and then you just lose a lot of life, right? But if you air dash or jump and press nothing, their normal will whiff because your hurt box is still staying the same. Because if you press a button while they anti-air you, your hurt box in general, it gets bigger.
Okay. By the way, I do not want to take away from family time. So if we need to call it a little early, so you can go do family time, by all means.
No, it's just her. She found her way towards me. She normally just does that in general. So when she starts crying, then
that's go time. Okay.
I think she's fine for now.
All right.
Okay. So besides that, okay,
what should we practice? We've got 30 minutes. Where do you want to take us?
So we covered combos. We covered using different versions of the Dolphin.
Yep.
Right. You want to make sure you use different versions of the Dolphin so you can keep your pressure going because there's difference in terms of frame data between the S Dolphin and the Heavy Dolphin. You want to make sure you practice the combos in the Super from a command grab.
Yeah.
So I would say mainly it's just those two combos, right? Combo from a command grab, and also combo from standing slash and crouching heavy slash, and go for this wall break.
Sure. Yeah, I feel like that wall break, learning that combo is going to net me so many more W's.
Well, it's also going to open up like everything because that's literally you could just literally rotate that combo over and over with any position, right? And then also we talked just a little briefly about using like roaming cancel, which I think is more like probably like next time. But for just mainly the two combos you want to do is mainly just that keep that in your string, the standing slash and the crouching heavy slash.
Okay.
That is way better than the standing slash.
Yeah, because like it definitely, you're right in the sense like that was the normal combo, right? Like this is success. Yeah. The shitty part about May is this is successful at my level, right? Like because no one knows what the fuck to do, and so that's why I can just do it and continue talking because I've practiced this for so long in between matches.
So yeah, so now I don't mind you doing that. But just make sure you rotate it with Heavy Dolphin as well too.
Sure. No, but it's also like, I mean, you could look at my inputs. It's bad that that I'm doing that. Because if it's just me if it's me trying to do the inputs without spamming, it's pretty. Now that I'm doing it, I'm doing better.
It's clean.
Yeah. That makes me feel a little bit better. Because other times it's just like, it's hitting that, and then going into the Dolphin.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
So another thing I want you to kind of look out for as well is when you're playing matches, is try to use the 6P more.
Yeah, you mentioned that when we were talking in DMs last week. What do you hit that with in terms of your physical hand? Because for me, thumb is what makes sense there. Is that weird as fuck?
No, it's not. I use my index finger personally.
Okay. Is your index your like main input for everything?
So you
have to think about it now.
No, it looks weird, but I use two fingers to press a lot of one button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anytime I have to press multiple buttons at the same time, then my fingers go off their own.
Right.
But normally, I press. If it's a single button press, I use my middle and my index and press it at the same time. Okay. Because the reason why I do that is because it doesn't work in this game, but in other games, there's a thing called double tapping. where it makes sure, like for Street Fighter, it makes sure input comes out more clean.
Gotcha. Okay.
And for games where there's normals that can chain to each other, you can't really double tap, because if I double tap, for example, slash, then I would get like literally like this, for example. Like
sure.
And sometimes I don't want.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, anytime you want to see like you want to try to compare, like if someone's jumping at you, you want to make sure you go for forward.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to. Now that there's buttons on the bottom row that I need to remember, like that, it's definitely gonna take some time to like figure it out. But this is so that
for
people
example,
can't jump in on me, right?
Yeah. So I'll try. So try to react to my air dash.
Sure. It was late that time. This dog is going crazy. Oh.
No.
You got a dog, or I have a dog. You have a kid. You know.
Yeah, that's good. It's the same thing.
All right, go ahead.
Harper is actually the year of the dog, so.
Okay. There you go. There you go. That
See?
was late.
So
was that late?
No,
or
but
was
still
that
good.
Okay.
It's. I mean, it's fine, but it's definitely late.
Yeah.
Because you can punish me, right?
When should I? If I see you jumping up, at one point in that animation, it's when you see the air dash, like the gate behind them. That's when you should punch. And it's always forward P. Okay. That was late.
You do a little faster.
Yep.
There you go. That's punish. But try to do it faster.
Yeah.
There you go. Because you want that.
If it counters, that means that I hit it appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And then what's the follow-up? Do I dash? Or what's the crazy part?
So the crazy part about is that there's two things. There's an easy way and a hard way. So let me get some meter.
Your thing.
Yeah, you blocked my clovers. You're good. All right. So the easy way, come to the middle. So air dash to me. You can do that. Cancel the roaming, cancel the combo right there. Right?
And that can turn in. Is that when you can like Tutsugeki underneath them and then up heavy?
Yep. So that's when you just do the same string like this. And you could just do that.
You can force them over to the corner too in a lot of ways with that, can't you?
Yeah. So how I normally do it. So let's say if I have you mid screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So come here. So like let's say we're right here, right?
Yep.
And I hit you with this. I'm running. I run.
You're pushing.
I run towards you. I'm pushing your character so I can get close to the corner where I can go for the wall break.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. And then another thing you can do. So now air dash with me and air dash at me and press heavy slash.
Oh, that's not it. That was my old heavy slash bind.
Yeah, that was your old heavy slash one. Do it again. Alright, so because of the counter slows down the game.
Jesus
the counter
Christ.
slows the game. The counter slows the game where you have enough time to charge.
Gotcha.
Right, but that's more like advanced for later.
Yeah, that seems
when your charge game gets better.
So are you? Yeah, I guess at that point you're already charging before you're charging after the RC hits or before the RC hits in that situation.
So that was a counter situation.
Okay.
So so when I hit forward punch, I go to back instantly.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Right. So because I go to back instantly, I keep my charge. Because the thing is, you always want to. Your whole point of it is to any button you press, any button you hold, any button like you just like hit. You always want to make sure you're always in that down back position. That down back position is the most important part.
Right, because you can go up, etc.
Yep. And even you can also. I also use the dash button to back dash.
Yeah, I back that. So that's one thing that I have noticed at my tower level is anytime I go in and like say I whiff a dolphin or something, I immediately backdash because they always try to catch me after the dolphin, right?
Okay, so what do you do after that?
Nothing. I don't have a follow up. I'm happy enough just like missing or connecting on that and then backdashing. And then if they whiff, I don't know enough of what is a punishable attack against them, if that makes sense.
Okay, so what you can do is block low. You do this.
You can just Dolphin right after the dash.
Yeah, because you're already holding back.
And so, and they're most of the time they'll throw something like that out, right? Or they're also like 6P after I fail a Dolphin. Is that going to be? Will the second Dolphin after the dash back connect?
So, most of the time, let's say you're fighting against a character. Let's say you're fighting Soul.
Yeah.
Right? And then Soul does after you do this. Soul does 5S, right? That long range normal.
Yeah.
If you backdash that, if you could backdash that, his normal whiff, and then you have enough time to do a Totsugeki after that.
It'll kind of open him up by baiting him, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. You get another opportunity to just throw this out.
Yeah.
Tip damage. It might counter hit. They might get hit clean. But the only way they would counter you from that situation is if they know that you are going to backdash and do Dolphin in the backdash.
Sure. Okay.
Right. So that's something that's they have to they can't even react to. They have to guess. Right. That's more of like I think he's gonna do it, so I'm gonna look for it.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
So obviously you can't just do that forever, right? Eventually I'm gonna just
and
6P,
on the
right?
tower, you can do that forever, Justin. All right, that's how you climb right there, baby.
I know. I'm just saying that just for the future of you getting better, right? Just
sure.
right.
I got you.
Yeah. You could just think of it as like a mind game where you're adding this into your game, or if they think you're gonna backdash, you can surprise them and just do this again.
Yeah.
Right.
God, that's
right?
so much faster than mine. Jesus Christ.
Think of it as mix-ups, right? You're mixing them up with the things that you can do. Heavy Dolphin, S Dolphin, backdash, S Dolphin. So those are 3 options that you can just throw there to get people just like, what do I do in this situation?
What? So show me how fast. God, that's so much faster.
Show me how fast for what?
Spam Totsugeki on me. Give me some Dolphins.
That?
Now, is that because you're double like? That's just crazy to me. I feel like from like a stick point of view is you're not committing fully to the forward. You're just ticking the gate, so it registers the forward, and then you're already back. If that makes sense. That's insane.
So you see how there's a whole animation of this Dolphin. Right?
Yeah.
While after I hit forward, I always go to back.
Right. For me, like I feel like I'm waiting or something. I don't know. Like I definitely can't do it that fast.
Well, it's because you just have to get used to in your head that once you tap forward and then you press slash, you should already be at down back.
So are you? Oh, I guess you are doing down back there.
Yeah.
I was blocking. God, it's so much faster. Okay, I might just practice that to like work on input.
Yeah, you could literally just have to wrap your brain with okay. Don't think of it as a lot of times when I'm trying to show people how to let's say cancel or do the next move right away. A lot of times they want to see the move finish first before doing the next move.
Right.
And I think that's what you're having somewhat of an issue where you're waiting for the Totsugeki to finish and then you're going back to the chart.
Yeah, like every once in a while it'll come out faster. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but what you want to do is you want to already get ready for the next motion while you're still doing the special.
Yeah. It's so much faster. Okay. I might just like practice that for like an hour of like trying to get out the.
Yeah, just don't think of it as like a delay or anything. Literally, like when you do the Dolphin, see if you look at yourself doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing more of like a full downward thing instead of going back forward.
Yeah. Well, it's more of like you're hitting down back after you land on the floor. You want to hit down back while you're still riding the Dolphin.
Right.
So don't even look at the character. or like just pretend like you're not looking at the character. Don't look at her landing and then you hitting down back. It's like once you input the direction, back forward slash, go back to back while you're still while after you do the motion maneuver.
Are you doing any sense of a shortcut? Like if you're starting down back, are you going down forward? Or are you going all the way forward?
I'm going forward.
Or do it again? I just want to
so
watch
I'm going down back into forward.
Yeah, God, it's so much faster. Okay. I might just practice that in itself. Because for me, I usually connect it with that.
Yeah,
and by connect it, I mean like I spam that. Yeah.
That's your buffer. That's your buffer. Which is fine, right? But if you want to do like faster, because sometimes like people just get hit, like literally like this, right? People will just get hit like this.
Yeah, I mean that's insanely fast, right? Like, what do you do to stop that?
No, you can still press a button and you'll win.
Oh, so like if you're doing that and I forward P or like that. Oh,
yeah, you'll still win.
Just like a back P. Okay.
It's still -5, no matter what, how fast it looks like.
Okay.
It's still a -5 blind. But if I just do this though, then I will always win. Heavy Dolphin will always win the next day.
Okay. All right.
So that's one thing that you like I say. If you want Dolphin spamming, I still Dolphin spam. I Dolphin spam in tournaments all the time. Right? It's just that you want to incorporate Heavy Dolphin into your Dolphin spam.
Sure.
Because if you're able to do that, then it's like literally like that helps your game so much. Yeah, it's a game changer because the thing about it is there's no official frame data yet for this game.
Yeah.
So people are they're doing it based off instincts or just playing the game and stuff like that. So there's certain moves, like when you're fighting against Soul, right? Like if he does close heavy slash to you, like not to press a button because you know that the next attack is gonna win.
Yeah.
Right. So the same thing applies for May's Heavy Dolphin. A lot of people know that that's plus, so they should not challenge it.
And they know it because the startup is so much slower than the normal one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and if they don't know, then I mean
that's on them.
You can just tell. Yeah, that's on them, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's one thing. And you could tell from their experience if they counter the startup of the Heavy Dolphin. Because it's a slower startup, you can 6P that, right? If they're ready for it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I got a lot of stuff to work on. I think. What's the fastest way to learn buttons? Like, should I be fighting people online or should I just go in training mode? And just
I would say go in training mode, and also
let's talk homework. Let's talk homework. All right, homework.
So let's say you're okay. So learn the combos.
Yep.
Like the main two combos, right? That I want you to learn: the man grab into the super, and then also the wall break combo from stand slash and the crouching heavy slash, right?
Yep.
So once you learn those two things consistently.
What's consistently? What are we doing? I know. I've heard
5 out of 5.
Okay, that's what I've. Okay, gotcha. 5
out of 5 on the left side and 5 out of 5 on the right side.
Okay.
Right. So if you get 4 out of 5, you gotta start over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
And then after that, I would suggest play the computer. Go to CPU mode, and then play the computer and try to land the combo on a moving target.
Sure.
Because you can literally do a combo if eventually you'll know how to do a combo because they're just standing there like a dummy.
Yeah.
But if I'm moving around like this and you have to chase me down to get the combo, that's another form of learning a combo.
Sure. Okay.
People will have problems with, right? That's why people drop combos.
Okay.
So once you learn that and you could do it against the AI, then try to do it against a human.
Sure. Okay.
Right. And remember, don't forget, your goal is not to win.
No,
right? Your goal is not to win.
I will need to retrain my brain because for me the goal was hit 10.
Dolphin spam.
It was Dolphin spam and hit 10, and I hit 10 once, and then I never saw it again. So, but I hit 10, so I hit that goal.
Yeah, your goal is to land. Your goal is to just land the combos.
Right.
Consistently. Right. Even if you land the combo one time, if you land the combo one time out of 5 in a human match, that's like super huge. That's such huge progress.
Yeah.
So huge.
Okay. That works for me.
And also you got to make sure you get the cancels, right?
Work on the RC cancel stuff, yeah.
Well, more not RC cancels, but more of like your charge cancels. Right?
Oh,
making
right,
sure,
right. Like
right,
doing
making sure that you,
right.
doing that.
Wait, what was the? Oh, it was strike. I'm doing heavy. Sorry, I was on old keybinds. This close is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, it's more of like stance. I want you to do just canceling, like put the computer on all guard. And just literally just do stand slash crouching heavy slash into Dolphin, or standing heavy slash into Dolphin.
Sure.
Right.
Okay.
And also, don't forget another reason why you sometimes you don't get your charge when you're running is because you're not charging enough.
Right.
Because there is
charging.
Yeah. Because there's a timer, right? Think of it as like you need to charge like for like 1.5 seconds before you release the special.
Gotcha. Okay. Chat.
But yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, chat. Should we do 5 minutes of chat questions every week? What do we want to do here at the end? I don't know. That might be too much. You want to answer a chat question?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, we'll do the remaining moments here is chat questions. If you guys have a question for Mr. Wong, which is what I'm going to call him now for the rest of the show.
Yeah, this is a weekly thing.
Yeah,
we gotta get that JP to Celestial.
Yes, that's the goal. Is that the end goal, or is the end goal to get me to a tournament? What do you think?
How about the first goal? The first goal.
Okay,
is
the first goal is Celestial.
The first goal is to get the floor 10 and not get downgraded. Right?
And not get downranked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second goal is to get the Celestial, because the more you win in floor 10, that's how you get the Celestial.
Right. And
then floor 3, the plan 3 is to get the VIP badge once you get the Celestial.
What are the parameters for a VIP badge?
So you have to win 5 out of 6 matches.
At Celestials?
If you lose 2 matches during the 6 matches, you get downgraded back.
Okay.
And then you have to win, I think, 5 matches again in floor 10 to get the Celestial.
Okay. All right.
And after that, we go to the tournament.
Yeah, then we hit up a tournament. Great.
Yeah.
All right. If you have questions in your chat, by the way, by all means, feel free to ask them. Koala Kim's in my chat says, "What is the best character for a beginner player to play?"
So, I always tell people there are 3 characters in this game that are very great for beginners.
Okay.
It is May, Soul, and Potemkin.
Okay.
So obviously we've been talking 2 hours of Dolphins, man. Literally, that's a great beginner special. Super great beginner special. Soul, he's literally a character that almost anything combos in the big damage. You can do standing slash, and then you can go into anything afterwards where it just does 25% health. Like, he's literally a great beginner character if you're not used to doing charge moves. And Potemkin, I mean, I would say he is a ultimate beginner killer, because his special moves in general, I guess the concept of armor, right? So his dash punch has armor. A lot of people don't know how to deal with stuff like that.
Right.
So that's something that's very spam heavy, that's spam worthy, just like May's Dolphins, actually at the beginner level,
right?
Just throwing it out.
Yeah.
So I would say those 3 are the best beginner characters to learn Guilty Gear Strive.
Okay, there you go. More of an advanced question. Lord Goober says, how does May deal with Eno's H strike in neutral?
H strike? What's H?
Heavy strike, I guess.
Is that like that special move that where it's like stroke the big tree? Is that the one?
STBT is what he said. H stroke.
Stroke the big tree. Stroke the big tree. That's a special
he's saying
move.
Yes. Yeah,
so, what you can do is, if you know that the character's doing the string, you can grab it. It's plus on block, right? Just like May's H Dolphin, but it's interrupted. So think of it as if you see them doing it, you can literally just hold forward and press dust, and you get a free grab.
Okay.
Your grab will beat that special.
He says in neutral, not in a string.
Yeah, even in neutral, I mean, you could tell from the difference between the amount, the startup, and also the range, because H version goes farther than S version.
Okay.
But even then, you should always be jumping around, right? If you're jumping around, you wouldn't be caught on the floor in neutral. So a lot of times, if somebody throws it out, and you can just neutral jump as well, and then just kind of land on her head and go for a big one.
There you go. Any questions from your chat?
Let's see. Foxy Grandpa says, what options are you using when they respect heavy Dolphin and after grabs mid-screen with no bar? So if you go for grabs mid-screen with no bar, you can still run up and still get the same Oki and go for another grab or go for a frame trap. So grabs mid-screen is great with Mei and definitely should be abused. And if they respect H Dolphin, bro, just you could just crank up the risk gauge, because when you crank up the risk gauge, your next hit will be counter hit, and if you counter hit them, that's going to be huge damage, and that's going to be an easy wall break for you.
There you go. Let's see if I've got any more here.
Should you bind dash or double tap a direction? 100% bind a dash.
Oh, okay.
Get that dash button. That is 100%. Please bind a dash button. It helps so much.
Yeah. But think of it as like, even as a beginner, it's one less input.
It's just more clean. Like you could tell. Like I could tell the difference between a manual air dash and a one button air dash. Like when I do a one button air dash compared to my manual air dash, my manual air dash is way slower compared to my macro air dash.
Makes sense. Someone's wishing you good luck on the 10v10 exhibition match with the Japanese players.
Oh yeah, that will be on Saturday. It's a USA versus Japan 10v10. So
nice. In Guilty Gear?
Pretty fun. In Guilty Gear, yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be tuning in. What time is that going on? Do you know the full promo?
I don't know the full promo, actually. Okay. I just know I'm on the team.
There you go.
I just know I'm on the team.
Shaggy's asking, do you need a fight stick to be good?
No. Actually, a lot of players in modern fighting games use pad.
Yeah.
They use PS4, PS5 pad. Obviously, joysticks. I would say joysticks is probably, at the moment, the weakest out of the three controllers. Pad, joystick, hitbox. So right now, it's a debate between it's either hitbox or pad being the best.
I saw my first hit. I didn't realize that the hitbox was basically a giant keyboard.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
I have a small one.
Do you,
like a mini
do you
one.
enjoy using it?
It's fun. It's fun using it, but it's still. It's kind of like I have to relearn.
Yeah.
How to use it.
Well, it's training. Like 10 years of your brain? It's untraining 10 years of your brain. 10 plus years in a lot of ways, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I could play slow games, no problem with a hitbox. Like Street Fighter, easy, but a fast game, I find it very difficult to learn. Like if you're not like, if you don't have like experience on like a pad or a joystick, then yeah, I would definitely suggest the hitbox for sure.
Okay. Let's see. When do you use dust? Do you ever use dust?
I don't really like. Yeah, I feel like I don't like dust. You can always use dust to kind of see if your opponent is ready to react to a dust. What I do see people use in the future is people can use like a crouching string into standing dust, where they can. If you do regular dust without holding, it's a quick overhead.
Gotcha.
Right, and since you do a quick overhead, you can cancel that into roaming cancel and get a combo. But usually, I use dust for throws and for sweeps.
Okay. There you go.
Throws because the thing is, old Guilty Gear throws used to be forward heavy slash, and now it's forward dust.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, Lon says, what's the best way to be calm to never nervous button spam again? Because I feel like you have nerves of steel with your fighting game history and tournaments and whatnot. So it's a little bit hard to say like, bro, just go to a tournament, forehead.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you a story.
Okay. All right. We'll end on the story.
I was never born as a monster fighting game player. I didn't come out from the womb throwing Hadoukens and Shoryukens. Okay. So when I first started playing fighting games, I was literally a button masher. I was super hard button mashing, and yeah, literally I couldn't do combos. I would press all the buttons like miles per minute, right? And then one time, I was in middle school, and these kids made fun of me because I was mashing like a maniac.
Sure.
And I got really salty, so I spent a whole summer playing at this candy shop, and literally trying to learn how to press one button at a time, right? And then focus on not mashing after since. And literally, once I learned how to not mash and able to do combos on the computer, and then play against random people that came to the candy store like that, and I realized myself that I wasn't mashing anymore. Once school started again, I played them and I whipped their ass. I destroyed them, and they were like, "Wow, what a turnaround!" They called me a freak afterwards because I was like, "How can you get so good after like whatever 3 months?" But I spent literally a whole summer, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. just playing against the computer and putting quarters in the machine, just trying to learn not to mash and because you want to condition yourself. It's all in your head, right? Because when we're playing a action game, God of War or like Final Fight, retro games, we're mashing, right? We're taught to mash onto these games,
right?
But in fighting games, like it's not the same concept as an action adventure game. So it's more precise timing. So it's kind of like, when you're playing StarCraft, you're not really like, you can't really mash in StarCraft like crazy. You still have to be precise with your management.
Right.
So it's kind of the same thing as you just have to physically just make sure you just teach yourself in your head mentally that you press one button at a time.
Yeah. Think about the execution rather than like the outcome, right? Because if you execute properly, the outcome will always be correct. But if you spam it, you're spamming for a percentage chance of it being correct. Because
you're spamming because you want to win.
Yeah.
Right. You're not. And then also, I think another thing is you want to, if you're trying to learn combos, break the combos up. If you see a 10-hit combo, break it like 3 hits at a time, 3 hits here, 3 hits here, and just focus on improving that muscle memory. Like after you get the 3 hits down, you get the 4th hit down, then the 5th hit down, 6th hit down, and then so forth, and then it'll eventually become muscle memory where you're not even having to think about it to do the combo.
Right. Yep. Okay. Cool. Well, that will do it for the first episode of Fight Me. We'll be back next Tuesday, and probably every Tuesday, at least for the near future. Before we go, Jae-Wong, I know you're busy doing tournaments every single day of the week, it seems. Where can people check you out, promote yourself? We'll have a full promo card next week. I just didn't have the graphics ready for this week, but by all means, do some shout outs for yourself.
Yeah, you could just search for me on Twitter with JWong3Gs. I stream on Twitch. I try to consistently stream maybe like 2 hours a day if I can, on twitch.tv/JWong3Gs. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just focus on this beast over here, this gremlin over here.
The future champion.
Who's about to pass out right here. I'm on.
You're doing that exhibition on Saturday, you said. Do you have any other tournaments that you know of coming up?
I would say for this weekend, no, because I want to focus more on, I guess, 10v10, and I kind of went too hard on this past weekend. I streamed like 10 hours of tournament, so the family was not very. They would not please. Right?
Sure.
So
sure.
Yeah. So we were, because the goal is to win 100 online tournaments in 1 year.
Damn.
And we're already at 72.
72. Okay. All right.
So we can take a little break. We can take a little break for now.
Yeah. You're doing all right. You got half a year still. Little less than half a year. You're still good.
Yep.
200 days or something like that. Something insane. Mm-hmm. So cool. All right. that'll do it for this week. We will be back next week. Make sure to follow both of us on social, all the channel stuff. We'll have shout out cards next week for that. But for now, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you next week for more Fight Me. We're out of here.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
One day I noticed that my